Yeah, you know how it started. It started with me wanting to collaborate with Floyd because I don't see anything else that he's passionate about. And even when you're in a good financial space, because he has a lot of money, I have a lot of money. If you don't have income, think out loud and say, I got 2 or 3 more left in me. So to see him, if he actually fulfills
6 fights in 30 months is a lot.
Yeah, I doubt it.
What about this gentleman?
I doubt it strongly.
Yeah.
Curtis, what's up with Gamboa? When are we going to see him next in the ring? And how do you feel about him being involved at that PAD mess in Miami?
I was looking at Gamboa, entertaining Gamboa versus Bradley. And the issue was the weight, moving him up in weight that fast. And that fell apart. We started looking at Gamboa versus DeMarco. And I'm only telling you the things that have fell apart because I'm not going to tell you the things I'm working on because you people get in the way.
Oh, of course.
Then the opinions start flying and then you make the opponents nervous. With a guy Gamboa's caliber, you get people that try to move away from having to fight him early. Like he wants Broner to fight. He wants to fight Broner. But you see Broner when he sees take advantage of that PED excuse because Gamboa's never failed any actual drug test and he's been tested repeatedly in all of his professional bouts. He's a clean fighter to my knowledge, and when these situations happen, you know who Gamboa blames it on? He blames being in that PD actual case on me.
Curtis, the question.
He blames it on me because he said people didn't pay as much attention to it as they pay attention to him now. So every little detail, every little thing, you see me be in the daily newspaper because I kissed the photographer.
Curtis, I got a question for you. From Connecticut myself. Two things I do want to ask you. One, I know you had a passion for boxing, but to take on a promotional role while you're still in a performance level, number one, it's got to be one of the hardest professions. And you do need long money, which we know you have. But and also to have it happen in your home state, as of right now where you're residing, what does it mean to you?
It feels great to be there because everyone on every platform that means something. Media-wise, has embraced me being there. You know, for Hartford, it's been an area that in my early days was one of the biggest places for me to come perform because they tuned into hip-hop culture.
So you a lot of love there.
A lot of underground love before the music took over. So it's always been a comfortable place for me to actually be.
How much of an influence do you think that it's going to be with hip-hop and boxing crossing? Do you think that it's needed almost to just maybe bring boxing?
Youth audience this drifted away from it. Yeah, I mean, like anyone would be aware of the youth being involved in vibrantly enjoying hip-hop and music culture. Hip-hop is now pop culture. It's not as niche as it used to be. You don't have to choose it as an art form to be exposed to it. You might enjoy jazz, or pop culture, or pop music, or country music. But you're going to hear some hip-hop and be aware of some hip-hop.
And even if you go to, you see a lot of the old fighters, if you go back to the Sugar Ray Robinson era, they used to train to jazz music here and there. It's almost, and you walk into a gym nowadays, you see guys training to mostly hip-hop, and that's where they get most of their art form and articulate ability from.
The tempo of the actual music, they gravitate to that, other than some of the smoother stuff that doesn't push them. You know, and then content, a lot of the actual fighters come from low-income environments where the idea with some of the content that's being expressed through hip-hop culture and hip-hop music.
Next question I want to ask you. You've had the opportunity to walk down the aisle with Mayweather and side by side with him. And I've talked to other hip-hop artists too. They say that the walk from the dressing room is similar like to the walk to the stage. Can you tell us a little bit more what it means to you? Like when you're walking out, is there any semblance?
No, it's far more intense.
Which one?
To the actual fight with Floyd. And then when I'm walking with the fighters, which you've invested, not financially, but emotionally, because you have a relationship with the actual fighter, is your friend away from them. and then you've seen all the discipline, you've seen all the work that it took to get to this point. You feel like you're getting into a fight. When you start to have butterflies like you're gonna fight, when he's I got one question for you. You asked me all these questions, right?
Sure.
What allows you, that you say should allow you to go down in history? Should it be the top fighter that fights the top fighters of his time?
True, that's it.
Or
Absolutely.
is it the guy that
Makes the most money.
maneuvers?
The guy that fights the best. And that's
The guy who
problem.
fights the best
I
fighter.
mean,
Your
your
resume makes
Floyd still did fight a lot. Floyd, you guys still fight a lot of top guys years
I
ago.
wasn't specifically talking about Floyd, but you must identify with the ducking and dodging. Excuse me.